Hey there, beautiful souls. Holy frickin' cannolis. Welcome to this blue full moon. What Spirit showed me was that this full moon is going to be a deep activation and clearing using your third eye and throat chakra. So pay attention to your dreams because Spirit is saying it is through the dream state that you are gaining clarity. You are busting through the illusions. And for some of you, even in your dreams, you might be saying no, or I don't want this. It's what Spirit just keeps showing me is in dream state, you are using that throat chakra to verbally clear out all old contracts, limiting beliefs. So pay attention to your dreams because Spirit is saying some of you, you're having extremely vivid dreams, and it's in those dreams that you're calling back your power. It's in those dreams through you speaking, whether it's telepathy or your voice, Spirit is saying you are still calling back your power. It's through the frequency of your voice and your mind that you are setting yourself free from these illusions, okay? So let's just see what the cards have to show us. I'm just going to ask Spirit to please show us more about this third eye and throat chakra and what is releasing. Holy freaking cannolis. Okay. You can't make this shit up, you guys. You cannot make this up. Work through your fears. Look at this purple. It's through the crown chakra, especially in dream state under this full moon, because this full moon is all about illuminating. Oh my gosh, I'm grounded, so I don't know why I'm spiritually stroking out. Illuminating the illusions. Really showing you the truth through the illusions. So Spirit is saying work through the fears. That's what you're doing in this dream state, is you're working through fears. And you're working through these fears by allowing yourself to see like what the shadow is really showing you. Okay, Spirit is just saying right now, when you see the sign of a black wolf, this is letting you know that you are alchemizing those shadows. You are really seeing the truth behind the shadow. Okay, Spirit is saying that is what you're doing in this dream state with your third eye, throat chakra, working through any fears, limiting beliefs. Okay, you guys, you cannot make this up. We've got new moon in Gemini. Communication is the key. I'm telling you what, it is in dream state through the third eye, through visions that you are seeing, that you are gaining clarity. You are gaining clarity and you're using the power of your throat chakra. Spirit is also saying it's as we sit in this new moon energy, communication is going to be the key. The key and releasing, but most importantly, the key to receiving. Spirit is saying, yes, there's work, but you also have to be you also have to get into the momentum of surrendering to the receiving, okay? And if you're interested in my online Zoom live workshop, June 25th, I'll put the link below. Visit it. Check it out. See if it's something that aligns with you. But Spirit is saying this is a validation. It is through dream state that you're stepping into the power of your voice. You're calling back the power of your voice. There is something here with dreams where Spirit is saying someone is literally saying no more, or you're having some dream with some type of fear-based illusion, but you're stepping out of it and you're using your voice in some way. And Spirit is saying you're not just doing work in awakened state. You're doing work, you're working through those fears in dream state, really clear, expanding the third eye throat chakra, okay? The next card that we got, because we got 4 cards, so pay attention to 4, 44, triple fours, that you're creating the protection, security, and safetyness is what I heard. It's because you are allowing yourself, especially in dream state, to conquer through those fears. You are alchemizing those fears, and you're doing it through the power of your voice, okay? Spirit is saying with this void of course moon, it says nothing will come of the situation. And what I'm hearing with this is there's something here where someone has still hanging on to some fear-based illusion. There's something, whether this is, I feel like it's a form of like fear of being alone or fear of not being good enough. And Spirit is saying that is being voided out. That is no longer existing. That is what you're stepping away from. That is what this blue full moon is showing you through the power of your voice and third eye. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. So now we have the full moon in Taurus. Look at that. Spirit is saying you're grounded. You are grounded. Now the card says your dreams need a practical plan. And what I am hearing with this is as you are busting through these illusions, there's going to be redirection, reflection on your manifestations, what you're creating, what you're building. There needs to be revision. It's because of what you're clearing out in this blue full moon. Spirit is saying that there's going to be a revision, something, because Spirit is saying what's coming in for you, it is way grander. It is bigger than what you could ever expect it. So that's another, when the card says with this void of course moon, once again, Spirit is saying what direction you thought you were going in, you're going to be led down another path, but this path is filled with greater abundance, greater prosperity, and it's because of what the fears that you are working through. It is the fears you're working through, these illusions. Okay, so now I want to go to the Ascended Masters. I'm going to go to my Sacred Symbol deck, and I want to ask the Ascended Masters, can you show us more on this? Can you show us more of what is releasing, what is expanding, what is coming in for us? Okay. Whoa, I thought I was going to shuffle that whole thing. Oh my God, you're releasing past lives. That is what you're doing. You're clearing out past lives, and I'm talking deep ancestral work. So it's through the number 14. Remember, Spirit is saying pay attention to the fours, because you are creating the security, stability, and protection by working through the fears, by seeing, allowing this blue moon to illuminate the illusions, to see the truth. Know that when you see the sign of a black wolf, that you are alchemizing the illusions. You are alchemizing and working through those fears. Okay. And so it is through the number 14, you're creating security and stability and protection. Massive breakthroughs coming, because you're creating breakthroughs in that sleep state. Okay. You're creating a whole new karmic path. Once again, Spirit is saying the things that you've been manifesting, the things that you are creating, if there comes a point where there's stillness, this is recalibration, because Spirit is saying this isn't a void. This isn't a void to your course like the previous card. This is to take you down another path that is meant for greater abundance, grander prosperity, because it is what you are doing. It's through dream state that you're stepping into the power of your voice. I know I keep saying this, but Spirit just keeps showing me like someone is literally in dream state saying no. Yes, in awakened state, you're finding the courage, you're finding the strength. You're really integrated and embodied in your worth and your value. And you're even in awakened state telling people, I'm not participating in this. No, I'm not going to feed your negative energy. No, you're no longer going to take advantage of me. Okay. And Spirit is saying you're creating a whole new karmic path. And this karmic path is way grander than what you are expecting. Okay. And we have number 08. This is a reset for abundance and prosperity. Redirection of abundance and prosperity, because you are doing massive work, yes, in awakened state. But what I'm also seeing too is that you're doing, for some of you, you're going in dream state, you're going into multiple timelines and really clearing that karmic path out, which is creating that reset for abundance and prosperity. Home. So we've got two things. You're healing your home. Spirit is saying this, you are the cycle breaker. Okay. You are the generational cycle breaker, but you're also a cycle breaker for other people. It's through your own journey, you healing your own lineage, that you're going to teach other people to do that as well. But Spirit is saying through awakened state and dream state, especially with this blue moon, you're using the power of your voice and healing that heart center, healing the home. Spirit is saying, someone here, it's through you stepping and reclaiming the power of your voice, fully integrating and embodying it, that you are healing your home. And because of that, it may feel like a whole new home, but Spirit is also saying someone here's been manifesting a new home that is coming in. Spirit is saying trust in the process, because it's through this clearing out that you've been doing with this new moon energy is putting you on a different course, putting you on a different path for a better home. So Spirit is saying trust in the delays, okay? And then we have number 10. Brand new beginnings, reset and breakthrough. Spirit is saying, oh, there's this one house. I'm just going to put money on it. Like, let's just say you saw this house for $300,000. And I'm just going to use this as an example. And you're like, I don't know how I'm going to afford that house. Spirit is saying, expect a miracle through the number 10 and 1010, through your spiritual, physical, mental, emotional growth, releasing of fears. There's something in where you're going to receive that house. Like something's going to happen. Either the money is going to come in some form where you're given that money, or there's some type of reduction, like significant reduction, to where Spirit is saying you're going to receive that home that you've been manifesting, the home that you've been dreaming about, the home that you've been driving by. This is yours, and it's because you are healing your internal home, and it's spilling out into the external world. Spirit is saying it is because in dream state and awakened state, you are literally healing your lineage. You are correcting what was once done, is what I just heard. Okay? Holy freaking canoe. Timing. Spirit is saying trust in the timing. You are exactly where you're meant to be. You are grounded and rooted in the right situations with the right people, right rooms, right time. Spirit is saying, for some of you, this blue moon energy also has something to do with releasing the controlling of timing, okay? And if you're experiencing something where the more that you try to control the timing or the outcome of something, you're getting more resistance. Spirit is saying that this is about you calling back your power. Surrender to the receiving of divine timing, okay? And once again, 41, you guys. We had 14 earlier. This is 41 in reverse. For some of you, Spirit is saying, oh, this is a reverse, because the path that you thought you were going down, it's reversing because of the clearing out that you're doing, because you're really integrating and embodying in this blue full moon that this is a course correction. Spirit is saying trust in the timing of this course correction. Trust in the timing of the abundance and prosperity that is unfolding during this, okay? Because it is through this you're creating physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, financial security and stability. Breakthroughs are coming. I don't know what this is, but Spirit wants me to say it again. For someone who's been manifesting a home, the home that you wanted, you thought it was out of your reach, but Spirit is saying no. It's because what you're doing in dream state, in awakened state, that there is a reverse. There is a correction going on. So this is either about money coming in to where you can afford it. Either way, it has to do with money, or a massive price reduction in the home. Spirit is saying, trust in the divine timing of the miracle, okay? Trust in, because you're creating these miracles. You're creating these miracles by claiming your power back, by claiming your authority of, no, you know what? I am worthy of receiving this. Spirit is saying with this new moon energy, someone has been doing a lot of heavy releasing, a lot of heavy alchemization, and you're seeing with clarity now. Spirit is saying you're still going to have those learning opportunities, but they're not going to be as dense. They're not going to be as intense because of the clearing out that you have done, not just in this timeline, but in all timelines. You're going to see quicker, once again, not really about timing, but Spirit is saying you're not going to have to learn the lessons in a length that you used to, okay? Because you're healing, beautiful soul. And look at crown chakra, third eye. You're healing that third eye. It is literally in dream state. Someone is doing massive work in dream state. You're going to those past lives. And what Spirit keeps showing me is that someone is yelling out something in their dreams, like claiming their power through their voice. But you've been doing it into a dream state. But also, Spirit is saying with that home, you're the healer of your lineage. You're literally the healer, and you're doing it through your throat chakra, okay? And we've got number 32. So this is, you're stepping in, you're in alignment of another leveling up of self-mastery. Okay, but Spirit is saying as you are healing your internal world, watch the relationships. Healing is going to happen with many different relationships. And sometimes healing means people stepping back, people fading away, and that's okay. They're on their own healing journey. But Spirit is saying you put yourself in this alignment. Yes, another leveling up. For some of you, it's like level up, level up, level up. Like you're leveling up really fast. And Spirit is saying it's through this healing that you're doing through the third eye and the power of your voice that you are not only healing yourself, but you're healing your lineage, creating a whole new karmic path. Okay? Oh my gosh. There's traveling here. Well, first of all, you're doing a lot of traveling in sleep state, Spirit is saying. You're clearing things out in all directions. You're really allowing yourself to drop into that heart center and clear out what illusions have been placed in that heart center. So yes, you are traveling a lot in dream state, but Spirit is also saying for someone who's been manifesting traveling, that traveling is coming up, okay? And we've got number 30. So this is about, once again, another level of self-mastery, but because of the clearing out that you've done, new people coming in. I just heard co-creating and collaborating, which is going to take you to traveling. Spirit is saying someone just did something, had a conversation with someone who is not in the same area as you. And whatever that conversation, whatever that event was, Spirit is saying turn of events. It's going to lead to some form of prosperity, some form of abundance, where you are partnering up with this person, where you are co-creating and collaborating, and you're going to be traveling. Spirit is saying buckle up, because there is going to be more traveling with your business in many different directions, okay? But know it is through this clearing out that you're doing that you are creating a reset of a whole new set of people coming in who truly support what your soul is calling you to do, okay? And psychic. Spirit is saying it is through this dream state of third eye, throat chakra, that your intuitive hits are really expanding. The way because it's in these dream states now, because you're more relaxed and you're calling back your power, you're having more interaction with Spirit. You're having more interaction with loved ones on the other side, your spirit team. Spirit is also saying that if you have a form of business where you work, you co-create, you collaborate with Spirit, with the collective of the highest vibrations, the way that you're going to be communicating, the way that you're going to be serving as a channel is expanding. You're going to be doing it in a different way. Spirit is saying, once again, you thought it was going to be in this direction, but because of the healing and the alchemization that you're doing, that void, it's course correction is what I hear. You're meant to take many different paths, and it is with what you're doing in dream state. Through the traveling of the different timelines, you're opening up that crown chakra. You like the way that you communicate with Spirit, your higher self, your spirit team of light is undeniably clear. Spirit is saying, this is part of the reset 03. This is part of the reset of oh, I'm sorry, you guys. in this one I said 03, but look at 0330. Someone, you're seeing a lot of numbers in reverse because Spirit is saying course correction. So know that, like when you see 3003, or you're driving and you see 12 and it's 21, Spirit is saying course correction, because the path that you're going down is bigger. It's grander. It's filled with more abundance and prosperity. Your manifestations are going to be coming in a different way than what you expected. But Spirit is saying, trust in the timing of that, okay? It's through the traveling, Spirit is saying, that is also going to open up your crown chakra. You're going to, for someone who's going to be, Spirit is saying right now, someone's going to be traveling within the next 30 to 33 days. And where you go, you're going to, it's there to ignite, to activate, for you to integrate and embody in higher states of consciousness, okay? But also to, if you have a spiritual-based business, whether you're some form of healer, maybe you're a card reader or intuitive reader, or spiritual medium, Spirit is saying there's going to be more traveling coming with this, to provide service to others. But it's in that service that you're providing, the different places you're going, it's almost like there's portals, there's some form of activation that is going to strengthen, expand third eye crown chakra, okay? So I just want to ask the angels, I'm going to go to my 22 archangels and ask them who is primarily working with us on this. Holy frickin' cannolis. Who's working with us in this blue full moon? Archangel Zadkiel. Karmic release. Karmic release, you guys. Look at this. And karmic path. I'm telling you what, it is through dream state and awakened state, but mostly in dream state, because you're going through different timelines, that you're creating a whole new karmic path. You're not just releasing stuff from this lifetime, you're releasing stuff from all lifetimes. And Archangel Zadkiel is there to help you with that. Holy crap. And then look at it, the triangle, mind, body, and spirit. Mind, body, and spirit. That's what you are in complete alignment with. Mind, body, and spirit. Okay? Now I just want to see what angel numbers we need to be focusing on. Whoa, that was quick. 555, positive change, baby, course correction. It is through this course correction that positive changes are coming, because of the changes that you are making in awakened state, but most importantly in dream state. Whew, buckle up, buttercups, because shit is about to get fucking fantastic. But you are the gatekeeper. This is about busting through those illusions. Get up on that observation deck and allow this blue moon energy to show you what illusions need dissolving, what illusions need alchemization, because you're already doing it. This is on a whole nother level, baby. The positive change is coming. You just created a whole new course correction for yourself, and it is filled with grander blessings, abundance, and prosperity that are grounded and rooted to last a lifetime, is what I heard. Not just your lifetime, but for many of those after you, okay? So if you're ready to claim this energy, if you're ready to integrate and embrace this blue full moon energy, hit the heart, hit the like, put Archangel Zadkiel, put 555, put I completely surrender to this receiving. So until we meet again, my beautiful friends, love, light, and many, many blessings.